A video exists. One video. Uploaded in 2009. No name, no face, no sound for the first 4 seconds. And in 15 years, the person who made it has never said another word. This isn't a creepypasta. It's not a viral urban legend. It's a real channel sitting on YouTube right now. You can find it in about 90 seconds if you know where to look. One upload, one comment section. Thousands of people still trying to figure out what they're looking at. Today, we're going to walk through it, frame by frame, theory by theory. And by the end, you'll understand why this one video has outlived entire YouTube eras. The channel was created in early 2009. No profile picture, no banner, no About section. Just a username, a string of letters and numbers that doesn't spell anything, doesn't match any known forum handle, doesn't lead anywhere. The video is 4 minutes and 11 seconds long. It opens on a static shot, a room. Dim light, no one visible. For the first 40 seconds, nothing happens. Then, faintly, something moves in the background. Not a person, not clearly anyway, just a shift in the shadow. The video ends the way it started. Static, silence, black screen, no title card, no watermark, no outro. Just gone. Here's the part that made this thing spread in the first place. 3 days after upload, someone left a comment. It said, "I know what this is. I'll explain tomorrow." They never came back. By 2010, the video had maybe 2,000 views. Small numbers, but the right people had found it. Paranormal forums picked it up first, then a true crime board. Then, eventually, a handful of video analysis channels that specialized in exactly this kind of thing. Unexplained, unclaimed uploads with no digital footprint attached. The first theory was simple. It's a lost film reel, digitized and uploaded by accident. That theory died fast, because film reels don't have upload metadata that matches a specific home internet connection. And whoever posted this did. This is where it gets specific. Early YouTube metadata, before major platform overhauls, sometimes exposed rough geographic upload regions if you knew how to dig. A handful of researchers, amateur, determined, occasionally reckless, managed to trace the upload to a general region. Not a city, not an address. A region roughly the size of a small country. Somewhere in that region, in early 2009, someone recorded 4 minutes of near nothing and put it online, and then never touched the account again. Not once. No new uploads. No likes, no subscriptions, no activity of any kind for 15 years. But here's what really kept people up at night. The account wasn't dormant. It was watched. Someone eventually noticed something strange in the public view. Count history, tracked by third-party archiving tools that log YouTube stats over time. The video's views didn't just climb steadily, the way old forgotten uploads normally do when they get rediscovered. They spiked, in sharp, sudden bursts. Every few years, almost like clockwork. Each spike happened in the same 3-month window, late winter, early spring. No viral post explained it. No influencer shared it. The traffic just arrived, then vanished again. Some researchers built a timeline, compared it to the comment section. That's when they noticed the second pattern. Every single spike lined up with a burst of new comments. And most of those comments weren't theories. They were addressed to someone. Comments like, "If you're still watching this, I found the next one." Or, "You said 3 years. It's been 3 years." People weren't just discussing the video. They believed someone, the creator, maybe, was still watching, still checking in, still silent. And then, in 2017, someone claimed they'd found a second video. Not on this channel, on a different one. Same static shot, same room. This is the part of the story where you have to slow down, because internet mysteries don't stay clean. They attract copycats. The second video turned out to be uploaded by an account created 2 weeks earlier with a suspiciously similar username format, but not an exact match. The room looked similar. The lighting was close. But video forensics, frame rate, compression artifact, aspect ratio, didn't line up with the original 2009 upload. It was a recreation, Someone had studied the original obsessively enough to fake a sequel. That single act tells you something important. By 2017, this 4-minute video from an unknown user had become important enough for a stranger to spend real time and effort pretending to be its creator. That's not a small mystery anymore. That's a following. Which brings us to the part almost nobody talks about. The account wasn't just watched. It was replied to once by something that might not have been human at all. In 2014, buried deep in the comments section, one reply stood out. It wasn't from the original account. It was from an account created that same day with no other activity, ever, before or since. The comment was short. It said, "Not yet." 2 words. No context. No follow-up. The account that posted it was deleted less than an hour later. Screenshots survived. The comment itself didn't. Now, the simplest explanation is a troll. Someone who knew the lore, timed a joke, deleted the evidence for effect. That's very possibly exactly what happened. But not yet implies an answer to a question nobody had publicly asked yet. And that's the detail that never stopped bothering people. So here's the question we haven't asked yet. What if the video was never meant to be watched by strangers at all? What if we're not the audience? What if we're just early? Let's step back from the eerie framing for a second, because that's the responsible thing to do. The most likely explanation, according to most digital archivists who've studied cases like this, is far less supernatural. Old, semi-private uploads from 2009 sometimes functioned as personal backups, a way to store a home video off a failing hard drive before cloud storage was common or trusted. The creator may have uploaded it privately, or thought they had, and simply never returned to the platform. The spikes in views often correlate with recurring recommendation algorithm changes or resurfacing through unrelated meme communities discovering weird old internet content. A well-documented cyclical trend, not evidence of anyone monitoring the account. And the "not yet" comment is almost certainly what it looks like, someone enjoying the mystery a little too much. The uncomfortable truth is usually the boring one. But here's why that doesn't kill the story. Because even the boring explanation can't answer everything. It can't explain why the room in the video has never been identified, despite years of amateur geolocation attempts. It can't explain why the account, silent for 15 years, has never been deleted, never been claimed, never expired. And it can't explain why, every few years, right on schedule, a new wave of strangers finds 4 minutes of near nothing and feels compelled to leave a comment just in case someone's still listening. Maybe nobody's watching. Maybe it really is just an old file someone forgot about. But somewhere, right now, that video is sitting there, silent, unclaimed, waiting. And the strange part isn't the mystery. It's that we keep showing up for it.